Alright, mates. The sound is a bit subdued right now, but I tried out in-game and it seems to be fine there. It's one of those games where you can't set the music volume, supposedly, for the menu because it's lower than everything else. But it should be okay when we go in. Yeah, so Beyond the Steel Sky. The sequel to Beneath the Steel Sky, which we played yesterday and finished. Yeah, so here we go.
I'd already decided it was going to be my last night in Max's village. I was sorry to be leaving, but I was restless again.
Beware! The day grows dark, and demons stalk the gap by night.
Harsh old woman, stop your superstitious nonsense. Besides, this is the best time of day for fishing, eh, Milo?
Yes, Dad. Look, Foster! I use these broken sensors to make a fish alarm. It detects the fish before it bites.
Nice work, Milo.
Milo was just like me as a boy, and the tech skills I'd taught him would help the village after I left.
Do you really have to go, Foster? How can we ever pay you back for all you've done?
It's been my pleasure, Max. One of Anita's pies will be payment enough.
I owed the Gap folks so much. My first tribe fostered me when I was orphaned all those years ago. They taught me how to recycle tech scavenged from city dumps. Soon, I even built myself a playmate.
I'm your friend. Call me Joey.
Joey and I were always together. As I grew, I upgraded him. He became the best friend I ever had. But then...
Foster! Foster, wake up! The sensors detect a fish. It's a big one.
What the?
It was no fish.
Max, keep back! Milo!
Dad! What are they?
Max! Drop him, you...
Dad! Foster! Help me! Help me!
Milo had gone. The machine, too. But its riders had left something behind.
Max? Milo? What's happened, Foster? Where's my son? Max? Max? Oh, no! I told them there were demons stalking the dark.
The stalker that attacked us was a machine, not a demon.
Please, Foster, I don't understand. What happened?
I told Anita everything I could, though I knew very little. Max was barely conscious. I could only hope that with Anita's loving care, he would recover. As for me, I had to follow Milo and his captors immediately.
I'll bring Milo home, Anita. I promise.
Thank you, Foster. I know you will.
Dawn was breaking as I left the village. The featureless wastes of the Gap stretched away from me. Night followed day, then day dawned once more. Time lost meaning as the tracks beckoned me ever forward. Determination had long replaced sadness. Whatever it took, I would find Milo. The tracks were barely visible now, blurred by the wind. But I was sure I'd reach their destination soon. Then I saw the thing I feared the most approaching. Sandstorm. I battled forward, but now could only guess that my direction was correct. I decided to save my energy and sank into an exhausted sleep. Maybe the old woman was right. Maybe demons did stalk the Gap. For as it shrieked and thundered around me, the storm brought back my nightmare once more. Union City security was attacking. As my tribe screamed in terror, I salvaged Joey's motherboard. Taken captive, I couldn't save my village. But I survived when the security copter crashed, entering Union City. On the run, I soon got Joey working. Upgraded yet again, he helped me overthrow the evil that ran the city. As I left, I told him to make the citizens happy. Union City was no place for me. I wanted to be where I could do most good, helping the scattered people of the Gap. I woke to find the storm had passed. But not without finishing its cruel work. The tracks were gone. I was lost, and so, I feared, was Milo. Then, I heard them. Gang birds, scavengers, and in this wasteland, that meant only one thing: people. Despair turned to hope. I was sure that if I could find where the stalker had gone, I would find Milo. Then, in the distance, I saw a girl crouching over a body.
There we go. Okay, so the volume's all over the place. A few brief things. We were just playing Surviving Mars, and this guy also voices the narrator in that, which is funny. So the first game, it tried to sort of sum up what happened in the first game in the intro there, but I feel like there's a few things that were not the way they were, or something it glossed over. So I'll do a brief summary. So right, you're this guy, Robert Foster, who in the intro is taken in by some people in the Gap, which is someplace outside one of the big cities, and he's raised there. He crashed in a helicopter. His parents died in it. His mother did anyway. He was raised by the mates. Then he grew up, and then mates from the town came, shot up the town, captured him. Turns out they were after him. They asked around. He got a little circuit board for the robot Joey. He shoved it into other robots along the way on the adventure that had stuff basically the circuit board is Joey's personality. He shoves it in robots. That robot becomes Joey, and you do that through the game. You find out later that you are in fact a guy called Overman, and your dad is a guy that has made a big system called Link that he has his brain in, and they were trying to get you because they needed you to replace his brain in the machine because he was getting old. Towards the end of the game, you stick Joey into a sort of synthetic android type body and name him Ken, not Joey specifically, and that's the guy we saw in the chair in the intro that got in the chair instead of you. You still picked up, or you could at least pick up Joey's circuit board as you leave, meaning that you could still have a robot Joey, and he specifically calls the android that's in the chair Ken instead of Joey, likely on account of the fucking thing having no knob. Foster was a dick in the first game. He was very mean to people, stupid, and had very short arms. He seems like a swell bloke here. Anyway, it's sort of glossing over a few things. I don't know if they'll be brought up. I don't know if they've retconned anything, but I just wanted to get that's out of the way, because the guy in the chair was never called Joey, but he did in this, and that was an android, not the robot. And I think it's optional, because when you make the android, you stick the circuit thing in a machine that then uploads the brain into the android, and then you can take the circuit thing with you again, the circuit board. I think towards the end of the game, it's optional whether or not you pick the circuit board up again. The circuit board being Joey, robot Joey, you'd be able to have, as well as Ken, Before you would have to you could only have one Joey because the circuit board would need to be in the robot that was Joey, but not so here. But from what it seems, it was optional to pick up the circuit board, and it doesn't look like he has. With that out the way, let's get going. Yeah, Foster. It looks like he has fairly normal length arms in this one. In the previous one, his arms sort of went to his hips, which was weird because there were a lot of people that had normal
I needed
arms.
to speak to the girl.
The steel sky, I think, refers to the town because it had a dome over it. Okay, I need to talk to her before I fuck around with things.
The girl was holding a device to the lifeless hand. Hey, excuse me.
Who the hell are you?
I'm searching for a vehicle that...
Ah, no! Damn birds!
Wait, I just...
Whatever that device was, the bird had it now.
Goddamn birds. Yeah, basically, it's kind of Judge Dreddy, from how I understand. There's the people living in the city. If you go outside the city, you can't get back in. The gap where Foster lives is outside the city. And, yeah. That's what we're asking around.
It was an old car from long, long ago. It was an old car from long, long ago.
The audio balancing is a bit weird, especially in that intro. Yeah, so I'm thinking the beyond the steel sky refers to just being outside the city, Union City, I think it was called. These controls are a bit weird. If I start sprinting, it'll try to spin the camera for me.
A corpse lay propped against a rock.
Yeah, what I'm thinking is this was the cutscene volume until something happened with the fight and then it took over for... I don't know. It's weird. It's a bit all over the place. Robert does, yes. I think it's when he's thinking, his inside voice is not quite as loud.
No way I was going to get between those birds and their feast. The gang birds were eyeing up the corpse hungrily.
Yeah, put your heart into it.
There were few things that would scare gangs, and a crowbar was not one of them.
We need a
I
gang
would need
bar.
to find another solution.
Ma pie.
The girl had been doing something to the guy's hand. I wondered what. He'd clearly been dead for days. The logo. I'd seen it before. On the androids that had taken Milo. The girl was my only lead. I had to follow her.
Had body trouble up the hill.
Union City. I was back.
Yeah, he's having arm trouble. I wonder how long
Over
after
the
this
years,
is.
I'd heard rumors of how the city had thrived since I'd left Joey in charge. I was finally going to see for myself.
Yeah, this city was a bit of a place before. So I don't know what's actually going on with the audio. It doesn't seem like it's really the music overwhelming everything. I'm not sure what's going on. Well, I lost my pie. That's not a good sign. Oh, it keeps trying to take control of my camera away when I spin him around. If we go this way, it tries to... I burst. Nah, we are 14 minutes in. Basically, we're looking for a kid that got taken by something that he keeps referring to as a walker or android, depending on what he understands.
Halt!
Oh shit.
Welcome, unregistered Gaplander.
Well, hi. And you are?
Community Welfare Droid 2CU at your service. To commence your Union City registration, please make your way to the immigration terminal.
That's okay, I'm not here to register. I'm looking for...
If you're looking for the immigration terminal, it's right over there. Thank you.
Yeah, he does seem lower volume-wise than everyone else.
I've never seen a droid like you.
And I've never seen a Gaplander like you.
I bet. And what is it you do?
I tell Gaplanders like you to visit the immigration terminal and register.
Let me know how that goes.
I really like the art style.
Can you help me find a missing kid?
You want to file a missing persons report? Go register.
Have you seen a boy called Milo?
No, but I do see an unregistered Gaplander.
I wonder what this thing is trying to hint at.
I'm looking for a vehicle that maybe came this way.
A vehicle? Well, this is a freight entrance. So, you're in the right place.
Right. I need to find a boy called Milo. He was...
What you need to find is the immigration terminal. It's right over there.
Well, I mean, Beneath the Steel Sky, the first one had the cartoony start, which this also had, and this is sort of more like that cartoony style. It's difficult to do stylized stuff like this with older games because of the low resolution. It's difficult to, well, you can stylize, sure, but stylize in this particular style requires quite the resolution to do it, which they could do in the cartoon cutscenes, but they can't really do in game. They have to go with this sort of standard LucasArts stylization
Can
thing.
you tell me about any vehicles that came through here a couple of nights ago?
Read my lips. Immigration terminal. Register. You.
Are you sure you can't help me find Milo?
You want to file a missing persons report? Go register.
You already said that.
Good. For a minute there, I thought I wasn't repeating myself enough.
Not really. The Day of the Tentacle was about the same, but that had a... Like, this is sort of cartoony realistic. Day of the Tentacle had massive heads compared to bodies and stuff, so...
So how do I register?
Easy. Just go to the immigration terminal and you'll get a U-chip for your temporary ID. The correct route is indicated by these signs.
Sounds easy.
It is. Without it, you won't be able to interact with any of the Minos devices in this area.
Treatment port, I'm inside.
What's this Minos you mentioned?
Minos is the interconnected computer system that is everywhere and controls everything.
Everything? That sounds very similar to Link.
For the convenience of all citizens. And, word to the wise, no U-chip, no access to the Minos devices. Not even the vending machines. So go register.
This bot's very expressive, Augusta.
What exactly is a U-chip?
Don't they teach you Gaplanders anything? A U-chip stores your ID and personal data in a micro-implant. The immigration terminal is easy to find. What's
Good managed,
keeping
Jim.
you? The correct route is indicated by these signs.
How do I get to immigration?
The terminal is at the wall end of the garden. The correct route is indicated by these signs. Soon as you've registered, you can access the Minos devices.
Remind me how to register with Union City?
The immigration terminal is back there in the gardens. You want a U-chip? That's where you've got to go.
Alright.
Thanks. Bye for now.
Pleasure.
Fine dialogue system and didn't constantly drop us
How
out.
can I be of assistance?
When we were playing the first game yesterday, there was a lot of stuff that was very awkward for the time. It would just randomly drop you out of conversations and shit. And it was very, very ass. But yeah, we needed to get that one on record. Also because I needed to... This is following me. I needed to fresh up on the plot since I'd played it a long time ago. Alright, goodbye then.
The gangs look mean and ugly.
Yeah, so I need to follow this hand sign. Also because then we can get the references. Like this statue over here, I think, was in the plaza in the first house. Although, replaying the first game, I'm kind of sad to say that I didn't really like it. We had a lot of audio shit, which I think might be scum VM. Like the music would constantly turn itself to max volume and blare over people talking. And shit like that. Roundabout. Oh boy, boy.
A sturdy chain tethered the roundabout to the ground.
I like New Foster though. Good voice for him. He also seems like not an asshole. He was a big prick in the first one.
Hey, kid.
Hey, weird guy.
My name's not Weird Guy.
I'm Pixel. It's easy to remember because it rhymes with pickle.
So it does.
Does it?
I'm Foster.
I'll remember that easy because your name rhymes with fossil and you're old.
Thanks, kid. The roundabout is stuck.
I know. It's a sit about. Can you fix it?
Stuck about.
I can take a look, but no guarantees. What's wrong with the roundabout?
It sucks. Stupid Mr. Hobbsworth put a chain on it. He said it was for safety. Then he dropped the chain on his foot.
He has, Barrel. He's wearing it.
What's your story, Pixel?
Well, I'm 8 years old, and my birthday is in only 64 days. I'm really good at math, and I can even lift my sister. And she's super fat.
Very comprehensive.
Yep. Anything I can help you with today?
What do you do here?
Well, me and my brother and my sister usually live in a tribe way over that way by the old burnt-down radio tower. But it's like so boring there. We come here for the action.
I can see why.
Yeah, I think the first game, it was one of those games that later got the voiceover audio, and I think it's kind of like Dreamweb. Some was American, some was British, so you get jumper and sweater and sort of all sorts of weird things that wouldn't match the subtitles. So it's a bit weird there.
Did a vehicle come through here recently?
Maybe. How recently is recently?
Like 2 nights ago?
Oh, then definitely no. But wait, 2 nights ago? My brother, Voxel, he saw this giant monster.
What kind of monster?
Like a totally huge, but not real one.
Huge, but not real?
I mean, Voxel says it's totally huge, and Ember says it's not real.
Well, which is it?
I don't know what
Oh, look
to
who it
believe.
is.
This vehicle, it had legs instead of wheels.
Vehicles don't have legs, though.
This one did. Your brother saw a monster, right? You thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah, that it was a giant daddy longlegs.
No. That your brother's monster was actually...
A very small daddy longlegs, but very close to him.
No.
Daddy
I
short
caught a
legs.
daddy longlegs once. What was your question?
Are there even daddy longlegs in Australia? I thought those wouldn't be dangerous enough.
What's this about a giant monster?
Right, so my brother Voxel, like 2 nights ago, it was night time, right? And we had been playing this massive game of buzzsaws and dynamos, so I was like, wah! But, where was I?
The giant monster.
Oh yeah, right. So, later that night, he wakes me up screaming about how he saw a giant monster.
And?
That's the end of my story. Don't tell Ember I told you.
Listen, about this monster.
Jeez, man, why are you so obsessed with monsters? They're not real.
Who's Voxel?
My brother, remember?
Can I talk to him?
I guess, but he's not as friendly or helpful as me. Real question is, will he talk to you? He's been hiding for like 2 days now. Won't speak to nobody but me.
Can you tell me where to find him? Maybe he'll talk to me.
Nuh-uh. You gotta earn that information. I don't know if I can trust you right now.
Oh, this kid's alright. He's no Kuno, though. He does seem to care.
What's wrong with Voxel?
Like, why is he hiding?
Yeah.
I told you, man. He thinks he saw a monster.
Will you tell me where your brother is hiding? Maybe we can help each other out with our monster problems.
Nuh-uh. You gotta earn that information. I don't know if I can trust you right now.
Your roundabout probably has a chain on it for a reason.
Yeah, and that reason is Mr. Hobbsworth is stupid. Can you fix it?
I wonder if Hobbsworth is Hobbins upgraded.
I'm looking for a boy about your age named Milo, who may have come through here.
You're asking the right guy. I remember every face that's come through here since I was a little kid.
Yeah? How many's that?
Like, at least 12? How recently are we talking?
Sometime over the past couple of nights.
Oh, didn't know. Haven't seen no kids.
I really like the sort of back and forth dialogue with this. It's nice.
You sure you haven't seen any children come through
We're a
here?
bit at an odd
Nope,
angle, though.
Definitely would have remembered.
What about anything suspicious?
Suspicious? Yeah, there was this
Fist?
one guy. Tall, wearing a big coat and carrying a purse.
I see. Nice one.
And his name was Fossil!
I got the joke, kid.
Man,
See you around.
Foster has mellowed
Call
out
it
a
if
lot.
you need anything.
He's not a prick anymore. Fucking in the first game he was just an asshole.
A sturdy chain tethered the roundabout to the ground. A sturdy chain tethered the roundabout to the ground.
Maybe. Oh, that actually worked.
This is so exciting. Push me.
The roundabout had seen better days, but it still looked functional.
No, it isn't. It's a normal crowbar. Come on, kid. We're not done yet.
Hey, me again.
How can I help?
Will you tell me where your brother is hiding?
Maybe. Yeah, okay. You done me a favor. He's hiding in a bench in the garden. I told him I wouldn't tell no one, but you seem okay.
In a bench.
Any idea how I can get more answers out of Voxel?
I don't know, but I'm getting sick of the whole monster thing.
Any idea?
I don't know, but
That
I'm
wasn't
getting
grayed out.
sick of the
Weird.
whole...
See you around.
Call it if you need anything.
Yeah. I can try and ask the volume a little bit to make Foster louder if men want me to try.
A sand pit. In the desert. The irony sure wasn't lost on me.
That's alright. It's got subtitles anyway. Grabbit's Independent.
Grabbit's Independent Traders. I'd bought from sketchier places out in the Gap. A makeshift workbench had been set up. Its structural integrity seemed over-reliant on some old deflated tires.
Is that WD-40? That was in the game. The first game, but they called it lubricant in the voice.
Gangs looked mean and ugly.
But it said WD-40 in the thingies.
How can I be of assistance?
You can't go away.
I recognized the girl. She was the one who'd run away from me earlier. It was the girl I'd seen earlier.
You did.
Excuse me. Hello?
You!
Me what?
You're the guy in the desert!
And you're the girl with the corpse.
Okay, first of all, that guy was dead long before I got there. And second of all, it's your fault Big Steve stole my date!
Lost your what? To who?
Do you realize how much potential trade you've cost me?
Honestly, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ugh. I trade. I'm a trader. Name's Ember.
What were you doing out there in the desert with that corpse?
Mister, are you looking to trade something or what?
Trade?
Trade, you know, tech, gadgets, knickknacks from the Gap or the city. That's what I do. I collect stuff, sell stuff, trade stuff. Only, since you're interfering, let Big Steve fly off with my deet, it'll be a while before I can make proper trades again. Now excuse me.
What's a deet?
My deet, man. DTT. Data transfer tool. Deet.
What's the deet for?
Duh, transferring data. That's what I was doing with that dead fella. Transferring his citizen ID for trading, yeah? You distracted me, and Big Steve nabbed it and flew off. Like I said, thanks.
Big Steve must be the bird then. I thought Deet's like a bug repellent, which you'd need in Australia. I think Foster's balls are spoken for though. Give me a second. Give me.
I just need to know if you've seen a missing kid come this way.
You're looking in the wrong place. Only boys around here are Pixel and Voxel, and the only thing they're missing is a few screws.
What were you doing out there in the desert with that corpse?
I told you already, I was dating his ID. Only now, Big Steve has my date, and ipso facto, the ID.
Any idea whose body that was out there?
Dunno, just some guy from the city.
How do you know?
'Cause I got the citizen's ID from his U-chip, duh.
So were you digging that guy's U-chip out of his hand?
What? No! Data transfer. I told you. I cloned his ID data onto the deet for later.
What happens later?
Well, you know, maybe someone doesn't want to be found. I do swapsies.
For a price.
Yeah.
Are you sure you haven't seen a young boy?
Kinda hard to get lost in a crowd here. This place ain't exactly Aspiration Plaza. So no, I haven't seen your kid.
Who's Big Steve?
You see all these birds all over the place? Big Steve's the purple one, with a beak full of my deet.
Bird's got to get bored of that eventually.
What do you trade?
Like I said, sometimes people from outside want stuff from the inside. Sometimes people from inside want stuff from the outside. Second one doesn't happen very often since inside's got, like, everything and free. But it happens.
Suppose a guy from outside wanted to get inside.
Ah, my most popular item. Until Big Steve took my deet, that is.
Tell me about this deet.
Simple. I collect IDs and I use the deet to swap them. At least I did, until Big Steve grabbed it.
Did you see a strange vehicle come through this way?
Strange? You mean like that stinky one there?
No. This one had... legs.
Not seen anything like that. Maybe you didn't either, crazy guy.
I'm not crazy.
Sure you're not.
I'm not.
That's all for now. Thanks.
Anytime. Oh wait, no. Come back if you want to talk business.
For someone with a
Alright, then.
business interest in dead bodies, she seemed pretty normal.
Hey, old Link Terminal. So this game is made by the
can I help?
same men that made the first one, and after that they basically been making Broken Sword up until this one.
I hadn't seen one of these terminals in 10 years. Link. The evil behind everything that happened all those years ago.
Stop
The
whinging,
attack on my
Bloodman.
village. The death of my mother.
Wonder if we still have our Reich card.
Nothing happened. Probably because the machine had had its innards ripped out.
I only played the two first ones. Alright, let's go register our bullshit. Hiding in a bench. Maybe he's in the bin. No. Do we have a map of some sort? Didn't they do that awkward transition to 3D? Where it was a bit ungraceful in the beginning.
The sign was directing me towards immigration.
I kind of want to up the music a little bit because this ambiance is very fine, but it makes me worry that when they start talking, it'll just drown out everything.
There was a strange smell. I reminded myself of the collective noun. Those birds weren't going to let me anywhere near the back of the truck.
These birds are assholes. It's probably would control better with a controller. Ah, he is hiding in a bench. Actually, hold on. Can I oogle the?
How can I be of assistance?
Go away. Can I oogle the sculpture? Let's see if I can oogle the sculpture.
A metaphysical symmetry of curvature, man and machine. If that was art, I must have been missing something. There was something strange about the water. And there was an unmistakable smell of ozone. Up close, I could see the water was holographically concealing an electric fence?
Seems like I will die if I touch that. Let's save our game.
There was an electric fence back there. I wondered if it was live. Ow! I was shocked to discover that it was. No wonder the gangs kept clear of this death trap.
How can I be of assistance?
Piss off. I'll go register so she might stop assing around and following me. I probably can't register. We'll talk to Voxel afterwards. Oh.
The city sounded far more affluent than it was 10 years ago.
I bet it turns out Ken has gone apeshit. Hey. Ooh, we've been, damn it.
I guess this was the immigration terminal.
I wish to immigrate. Hey, it worked, Barrel.
Welcome to the Union City Registration Terminal. Please place your hand below to receive your U-chip implant.
Gonna smack down and...
Ouch!
Oh.
A U-chip had been implanted into the palm of my hand. I wasn't sure how it was going to help me.
Authorized citizen ID required.
Was him in there's a mate over there. Let's see if the robo ass still harass us. Gone, it seems. Hmm?
I was yet to enjoy all these benefits. Voxel was hiding out in the makeshift den. Hello, Voxel.
Shh. What?
My name is Foster. I've just got a few questions. I wanted to ask you if you've seen any monsters.
This'll probably spook him.
How do you know about the monster?
Truth is, I'm a monster hunter. I've been tracking a monster across the desert for days. I think he came through here, and I'm looking for someone brave enough to see it and live to tell the tale.
I saw it.
Can you describe it?
It was big and beastie, and it eats children, and I could hear the screaming, and it was fast and dark and silent.
Slow down, one thing at a time.
It was big, like a giant dog.
A giant dog? That sounds like what I'm after. Did you see any children?
No, but I heard them. I heard kids crying inside its tummy.
And where did it go?
It sneaked off into the city. After that, I got in here. No way am I gonna let it get me.
You've been in here for 2 days?
Still alive, aren't I?
Oh yeah, that reminds me. The kid's mother was called Anita, and Anita was one of 3 women we met in the first game, even though it wasn't spelled the same way. I don't know if that's relevant. Probably not.
Did you say you heard kids crying from inside the dog?
I think so. Sure sounded like that.
Can you tell me more about these missing kids?
Only that I heard them inside the monster.
This giant dog. Where did you see it?
I was playing buzzsaws and dynamos with Pixel. I won, and he was really cross. Then, in the night, I woke up. It was totally dark. I'd heard this sound, like feet padding along the road, big feet. And then I heard screams, children's screams. I ran over here and hid in my fort.
And you've been in here ever since?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Oh, I threw my food away.
Did anyone else see the dog?
I don't think so. No one believes it even exists. But you do, don't you? You believe me?
Don't worry, Voxel. I'm on the hunt. How long ago did you see this dog?
It was 1, 2, 3... 2. It was 2 nights ago.
And you've been in here ever since?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
How long ago did you see this dog?
I said already. 2 nights ago.
And you've been in here?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Any ideas on getting into the city?
People go in and out of the main gate. Are you gonna go in there and kill it?
Sure am. That's what monster hunters do best. Then I'm gonna bring Milo and the other children back out.
You will? Oh, you better take this.
Thanks. What is it?
A firecracker. I was gonna use it to kill the monster, but you can have it.
Might be able to bin some birds with that.
Do you know how I can get inside the city?
I already said you need to get across the river and through the big doors.
Alright then.
What do I do with this firecracker?
I don't know. Throw it at the monster. But cover your ears.
Alright then.
What do I...
Whatever you want. It makes a scary bang.
Thanks, Voxel.
Tick bang
Hey,
on
you
us.
got anything to eat? I'm kinda hungry.
I could keep an eye out.
Mr. Hopsworth sometimes lets me have some of his lunch. He doesn't usually know that, though.
Ah, understood. Voxel's giant dog sounded a lot like the stalker that had taken Milo. Now I was sure that the stalker had entered the city. There had to be a way in through the main gates.
So I was wondering if there was a way of seeing a list of the new talkies we've had. Let's see if we can see Big Steve out here. He should be hanging out. Do you have any more to say, Robo?
How can I help?
Excuse me.
Greetings, registered Gaplander.
Say that again, would you?
A registered Gaplander.
Thanks. Wasn't so hard, was it? What do you do, 2CU?
Community Welfare Droid 2CU at your service. I supervise this area and guide prospective citizens through the registration process.
Well, you're clearly excellent at your job.
Why, thank you. I'm the latest model, you know.
Okay. I'm looking for a young boy that's been kidnapped.
Don't worry, we'll find him. Is he a citizen?
No, he's a Gaplander.
Ah, well, unregistered Gaplanders cannot enter Union City. Therefore, I cannot help.
How do I get into the city?
Only citizens have access to the city.
Okay, right. So, how do I become a citizen?
You have already started the immigration procedure. Please be patient whilst your application is processed.
How long does it take to become a citizen?
That data is not available at this time.
I better get comfortable.
Nice. Yeah, I just want to check
Thanks for
outside.
your time.
If it's near the water thing, then
Meeting you.
probably I can scare man with firecracker into the water and bin him. Is my guess. I just want to see if there's any shit out here I can ask. Oh no, okay, yeah, it's not the same as. So when I told him I was a monster hunter, it was green, so I'm assuming that means it was sort of an exclusive choice. Yeah, there he is.
One particularly large and familiar bird stood out from the rest.
A good kick would be in it.
The bird's beak looked especially vicious. Chew on this, Big Steve. I guess that Big Steve had dealt with worse than firecrackers out here.
I'm assuming I can go get another one. Doesn't fucking care. It might. I think the finger might be a clue. Yeah, that's probably why he's Big Steve.
Me again. Can we talk some more?
Not very sneaky for something purple.
Can I grab another one of those firecrackers?
Okay, but I'm running low.
Thanks, Voxel.
So probably save.
Bye.
Nice kid. Well, I guess the firecrackers is for here then. Big Steve did fuck off though. He didn't give up his ass, however. Get fucked. No, don't. Where? Yeah.
In this heat, that smell wasn't going to be getting any better. The doors were locked tight. I wondered whether there was a special technique.
It's childproof.
This wasn't a job for brawn, and I didn't yet have the brains.
W. Took her. I like this sort of style. Look at that. Reminds me of the asses from Full Throttle. Probably should talk to the man before I start dicking around with this thing. It's an adventure game, of course we want to.
The guy looked like he'd been out in the sun a bit
That
too
might be
long.
true.
Smelled like it too. Sir, excuse me, sir. Are you...
Whatever you're selling, I ain't buying.
No, I'm not selling any...
A likely story. Name's Wendell. Joe Wendell.
Nice to meet you.
That remains to be seen.
Listen, you haven't seen a child come through here, have you?
Pinch something of yours?
No, he was kidnapped from a nearby village.
Oh, I see. Sorry to hear that. You're not the first I've heard talking about kids going missing in the Gap. But I've never seen any come through here. Have you asked those kids over by the playground? They've been here a lot longer than me.
Oh yeah, a thing about the first one. We were trying to donate some organs. And the doctor kept saying that we were too healthy. And he couldn't ask them. So this kidnapping thing might be something to do with the Gap kids somehow being healthier than the men in here or something, I don't know.
Do you need a vehicle to get into the city?
You do, but I don't. I've got Brucey here. What I do need is a new power cell.
And you can't just walk in?
Are you mad? Walk into the city? There's guns guarding them main gates, and they'd make mincemeat out of you, Sonny Jim.
Any ideas on how I can get into the city?
Aye, that's easy. You just need one small thing.
Great. What?
A truck.
What? Like yours?
No, not like mine. You want one that actually moves under its own power. That being said, you won't even get across the bridge without an authorized ID. Citizen's ID gets you all the way into the city, privileges and all. I've got ID, all right, but my power cell's empty. Long story short, I could drive in. If I could drive in.
I'm looking for a vehicle.
Well, mate, today's your lucky day. This is a vehicle.
No, I'm looking for a special vehicle.
But Brucey is special. All he needs is his power cell and we'll be on our way.
The vehicle I'm looking for had 4 legs and no wheels.
A vehicle with legs? Think you've got bats in your belfry, mate.
Any vehicles come through here recently? Specifically, the four-legged variety.
The only thing's been through here recently are birds, bad smells, and the occasional light breeze.
See, I've been following these tracks, but about a day and a half ago.
All right, pal. Didn't ask for your life story.
You sure you haven't seen any vehicles come this way?
Those land trains pass through up top every few minutes. Nothing down here, though.
I take it this is your truck?
It's got my name on it, don't it?
Your name is W?
Well, some of it.
And what exactly is it that you're hauling?
Until I get the old boy back up and running, absolutely nothing. Old Bruce is taking a turn for the worse.
Any other vehicles around here I could use?
There's nought round here.
I need to get into the city as soon as possible.
Me too, pal. But Brucey here's not going anywhere.
What was that you said about other missing kids?
Nothing specific.
Go on, try me.
Oh, just rumors. Voices on the wind, campfire tales. One man's kidnapping is another man's wandered off and fell down an hole, says I. No kids round here. Oh, except those young bucks over yonder. Sorry I can't help.
When the power cell is working, what are you hauling then?
Mini Ks. Artisanal, organic, handcrafted protein cylinders. At least that's what it says on the packet.
Sounds expensive.
Doesn't it? Between you and me, they're just Knackwurst sausages. But these city folk love a tagline.
I think your cooling might be fucked, Wendell. I'm sorry.
How long have you been here?
Lost count, but the delicious aroma emanating from my mini Ks suggests at least 2 days.
Aren't you worried that they might be going rancid?
Well, nothing that a healthy chlorine wash won't fix.
So, your truck is full of mini Knackwurst?
You betcha. Mini K, best in the gap. Even contains some real meat. You're welcome to take a handful. Back of the truck's open, although the doors like to play silly beggars.
Oh?
Requires a special technique. Ritual, you could call it.
Ritual?
Aye. Now listen carefully. Step 1, give the bumper a wallop. Step 2, do a little jig. Step 3, pull the door and jerk it hard.
Wallop, jig, pull. That it?
That's it, lad. And remember the order.
Nice. Yeah, pig lungs, Knackwurst, if the sandwich from the first game is to be believed.
Those mini Ks you mentioned.
As I say, grab an handful. Truck's open.
Your truck's power cell has drained.
Aye, emptier than a politician's vows. There was a sandstorm put the bridge over yonder out of action. I was told to go park for a few hours. Turned into a few days. Trying to keep the mini Ks cool in this heat emptied the power cell. I wasn't stingy on the aircon, mind, or the margarita blender up in the cab. A working man needs his creature comforts. Anyway, 13.7 volts drained to naught. And they still haven't fixed that blooming bridge.
And you've been sat here ever since?
No choice, until they send someone out to juice up Bruce's power cell. Someone competent, I mean.
Mind if I take a look at the power cell? I'm pretty handy with this sort of stuff.
Hobsworth has it. Told me he'd have it charged in a jiffy.
Great. How long ago was that?
About 1 million jiffies ago. My guess is it's either gathering dust or it's being ground to dust.
I wonder if Hobsworth is Hobbins' real name. That was the guy you saw in the intro, standing next to Android Man. Green overall, white shirt, ginger mustache man.
So all you need to get into the city is a charged power cell?
Land snakes alive, yes. A power cell. Do you want me to write it down?
No, I got
it. Mate, I click anything that's not grayed out.
That the wrecked power cell in Hobsworth's hut was the one that Wendell hoped would power his truck.
The doors, they're locked shut.
Not locked, jammed. Oh, and I'm all out of lubricant.
So how can I get in?
Didn't you listen? It's a ritual. First off, give the bumper a good wallop. Then, do a little jig.
A jig?
Aye, a jig. Then pull the door hard.
Pretty technical, huh?
Have to move with the times, pal.
We got him a
Be seeing you.
Aye.
2 days community service. I like that there are repeat lines for the different lines for the repeat stuff. But yeah, it also makes me click him. Door ritual. Let's do it wrong. See if he calls us a sword.
These were not my best moves. Here we go. These were not my best moves. I gave the door a firm push.
What the fuck?
I gave the door a firm push. Right. Hit the bumper. These were not my best moves.
I have a feeling we should probably do the chlorine wash thing before we give this to the kid. It doesn't seem nice feeding him bullshit. Let's go ask him about it.
Me again. Can we talk some more?
Hi.
Can I grab another?
Sorry, mister. That was the last one.
I'm assuming when we solved the puzzle, last one.
What's this about a sandwich?
Mr. Hopsworth always brings sandwiches from the city. They're so good. He's usually got 1 or 2 in his hut.
Should I ask Mr. Hobsworth if he wants to share?
No, don't do that. He likes sharing best when he doesn't know about it.
If it's Hobbins, then we stole his sandwich previous game and it was fucking rotten and half eaten. He was angry about it, and then Hitler stole it from us and ate it. Oh. Thought I could ask the finger. Yeah. Pepsi? Joey. You mean Ken?
It was a statue of my friend Joey. I couldn't imagine why they would have erected it.
I was sure Joey would help me find Milo. If I could just get back into the city. A statue of my old buddy Joey. I was sure Joey would help me find Milo. If I could just get back into the city.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think we got to choose a name for him, didn't we? And we picked Ken because we're an asshole.
Enjoy this little piece of happiness, courtesy of Minos.
The machine ejected a garish, beclowned can of soda, labeled Spankles.
You are currently at your maximum allotted Spankles allowance. Have a nice day.
Minus it. Yeah, I forgot the Ken thing was the thing I think we selected. What the fuck's this? I think it was. Come to think of it. Oh, that's polio. Very fine. Nothing much of anything.
Citizen.
Learn about Peiku.
Welcome to the abridged audio-visual Union City fact file. The Union City walls were forged in 1994 by a small team of resilient workers. A common misconception is that the team was formed of Australian citizens. This couldn't be further from the truth. The city wall was constructed using British steel imported, along
it's the
with
devs.
workers, from Hull in the United Kingdom. Many of the citizens of Union City can trace their ancestry back to that small and very dedicated group of immigrants. This concludes your requested fact. Please return for an all-new Union City fact. And remember, be vigilant. This message is sponsored by the Ministry of Comfort.
Oh boy, fact. Give me some about Peiku.
Citizen, welcome to the abridged audio-visual Union City fact file. You may have noticed that there are a large number of gang birds in this area. These beautiful and appealing birds are a member of the cockatoo family and are categorized by a large wispy crest found on the top of their heads. Gang are endemic to this region and are found in heavily populated areas. The birds may startle easily, but they are particularly efficient predators and can often be found carrying non-food items that they have taken a shine to. This concludes your requested fact. Please return for an all-new Union City fact. And remember, be vigilant.
Alright, nudes. Yeah, I think the first one was because a lot of people apparently thought that the devs were Australian, but they're actually URC, myself included. They might be either, I don't know, but I just... what?
Citizen, welcome to the abridged audio-visual Union City fact file. MyNOS is the system which underpins all of Union City. The system itself is founded on the concept of a shared space in the digital realm. Devices, droids, and information are connected together in this virtual space. This system forms the foundation of society in Union City and allows us to ensure that all citizens remain happy and compliant. Don't forget to collect your free can of spankles. This concludes your requested fact.
Wait, what's the meaning?
Please
They're actually
return
from
for an
York.
all-new Union City fact. And remember, be vigilant.
Well, the headquarters
This
is now. I don't know if it always
sponsored by
was.
the Ministry of Citizen.
Peiku, please.
Welcome to the abridged audio-visual Union City fact file. The Spankles beverage was handcrafted within the walls of Union City. We are proud to offer you a free beverage containing no artificial colors, no artificial flavors, no preservatives, and water distilled right here in the city walls. Please collect your free can of Spankles today. The Spankles company cannot be held
Oh dear
accountable
God.
if you begin to taste artificial flavors or see artificial colors. Please drink responsibly. This concludes your
I just
requested
realized
fact.
fucking
Please return
Beneath the
for
Steel
an
Sky
all-new
apparently had a
Union City.
remaster, and I played the scum one with the
Citizen,
fucky audio.
Welcome to the
God
abridged
damn.
audio-visual Union City fact file. The Union City
You look so
walls
happy
were
with this.
forged in 1994 by a small team
Ah,
of
we're
resilient
looping.
workers. A common
Let's actually try and see if
misconception is
it is
that the
looping or if
team
it's
was
randomizing.
Citizen, Welcome to the Abridged Audio-Visual Union City Fact File. You may have noticed that there are a large number of gang birds in this area. These beautiful and appealing birds are a member of the community.
Fucking Gnagnorg birds. Peace off. He's back there, I see.
Are endemic to this region and are found in heavily populated areas.
Let me do a gum solve. I don't know if I can.
Come on, big fella.
Hopefully that didn't fuck it up. Weird I could put it on the ground.
I hoped Ember's deed was still functional.
Let's go talk to him about Peiku.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi again.
I spoke to Voxel about his monster problem.
You what?
I think his monster is the vehicle I've been tracking.
Oh, good for you. So you told him the monster was real? Won't be seeing him anytime soon. Nice one, Super Dad.
I got a U-chip with a temporary ID from over there.
Good for you. They're free.
Can I get into the city with it?
No. And yes. And no.
Break that down for me.
No, a temp ID is so they can keep track of you around here. Won't get you inside. Yes, I could deet that corpse's ID onto a U-chip. And no, because as you well know, my deet's been eaten.
I'll talk to her about that last. I wonder if you can just pull the fucking chip out, get a new one, and have infinite drinks. Also, this kind of oogly thing in the first game killed a man. Parol.
Voxel's a skittish one, isn't he?
Watch your mouth. How'd you know where to find him anyway?
Pixel told me.
Mate, I don't know you, you don't know me, you don't know them. Let's keep it that way. Stop asking questions, finish your business, and move along. Meanwhile, where's Pixel? Me and him need to have some words about stranger danger.
Any ideas on getting into the city?
You got one of them U-chips?
Yeah, just got one from the terminal over there.
That one's no good. They've given you a cheap temp ID so the droids don't run you over. Bridge only opens for citizens. Soz, mate.
Guess what I found?
A lot of nerve coming back here.
Nope. This.
What? My deed? I'll have that.
Sure, but how about I give you the deed in exchange for the citizen ID that's on it?
The deed for the ID, but...
You wouldn't have it back if it weren't for me.
It wouldn't have been stolen if it weren't for you.
So we're even.
I suppose that's sort of fair.
Excellent. When do we start?
Have you got a U-chip?
Yes. My hand is still stinging.
Right then. Let's get this over with, yeah? Pass me back my deed, I'll need to hook the deed up to my workbench here.
Right down back
Ember's
behind her
deed had
ear.
a citizen ID stored on it.
This looks extremely safe. It should be noted in the first game, there was a guy called Reich that died to that thing on the wall there, and we went through the entire game basically using a dead guy's ID. Now this guy's been dead for a while, and we're going to use his ID. I'll laugh my ass off if this works as well.
You ready to do this?
I'm not entirely sure what this is.
You want that citizen's ID, right?
Yeah. What do I need to do?
Cool. Just place your hand flat on the U-chip scanner. Over here on my workbench.
Probably. It probably turns out there was someone that was killed by that stalker thing on the way in there. And now we're going to be hunted because he was.
Like this?
Yeah, good enough.
I did
Let me
burst,
just
yeah.
line up the laser. Oi, keep your hand still or you'll lose it.
Floaty hair.
Is this gonna hurt?
No more than getting the chip installed in the first place. Right, just transferring the ID now. You may feel a slight pinch. What was that?
That wasn't supposed to happen?
There it is again. Must be... nothing. Must be nothing. Looks like his name was Graham. A fine, upstanding citizen.
Graham. Got it.
Good luck, Citizen Graham.
At last I had a citizen ID. I hoped that this was going to be my key to getting into the city.
I wonder, since that was a choice with yes or no, that there are different ways of doing stuff. That might be interesting.
Ember.
Hi again.
Thanks.
Later, Matt.
Really fucking getting on with the kids.
Hey, me again.
How can I help?
Do you know how to get into the city?
Oh, if I knew that, would I be living in this car park?
Do you know it?
Yes. It's amazing.
Oh, it wasn't the same.
How do you mean?
You should hear Mr. Hobbsworth talk about it. It's like you say, I want a sandwich, and blam! You've got a sandwich in your hand. And then you drop your sandwich on the floor and make a mess, and it's instantly cleaned up. You don't have to do anything yourself. And then you say, I want another sandwich, and blam! Another sandwich.
Oh boy, sandwich
Like
bonanza.
anything, not just sandwiches.
What else can you tell me about the city?
It's amazing!
You said that. How do you know if you've never been inside?
Fish.
Easy. Rubbish.
Rubbish?
Have you seen some of Ember's stuff? Ember's my sister. She figures out how old tech works. Ember is super smart, but don't tell her I said that. Anyway, just over there, like a half-day's walk, that's where all the rubbish from the city gets dumped out of a huge pipe. Loads of it. Now, I figure, if that's what they throw out, imagine what they've got inside.
That's actually pretty sound logic.
Yeah. Foster, when he was growing up, did the same thing. This was back when the city was different, though.
Have you ever seen anyone go inside the city?
Sure, all the time. But like, in a truck and that.
Alright, anything new anymore? Still not grayed out?
Seen any?
Sure, all the time.
Okay, that one
But
doesn't
like,
grey out.
Bye.
Call it if you need.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to the terminal now and see if there's any personal file shit on it. On our new thing. It's weird this fucking chip doesn't register you become died. Graham Grundy, born on a Monday. Nothing.
One step forward, 2 steps back. I had a citizen ID, but my outdated U-chip firmware wasn't going to play nice with more modern devices.
Faint life signs detected. Yeah. I mean, it's a security risk if it doesn't. Fuck some ass on an ass day. Let's have a look at this thing.
There was an empty space where the power cell should have been.
Let's go see if we can speak to Hobbins. Might get arrested if we try to access anything with this thing. I mean, if we were a criminal, that thing would have logged us. But I guess it's like old ass tech.
The U-chip I'd been given here now contained this Graham guy's ID.
It's so weird that this guy is the same guy that narrates Surviving Mars.
Graham's ID was finally starting to get me places.
Instructions on magnets. Oh, a sandwich score.
It was a sandwich.
Steal another sandwich from totally not Hobbins. He left the key in.
It looked like some sort of scanning device.
Hey. Fine man. No, gas man, though.
The power cell was completely wrecked.
What, it's broken now as well?
The console seemed specialized.
It's not a nice thing to say.
The power cell was completely wrecked. The console seemed specialized.
Weird. Well, I got a sandwich for the kid. Let's get a draft going on this sucker. Kid, got your sandwich. Sacred objects.
Me again. Can we talk some more?
Hi.
Food delivery for Mr. Voxel.
Oh, yes. One of Hobsworth's city singers. Do you want my crusts?
You eat them. Warriors need their strength.
There we go.
See you around.
Wonder if that had a different outcome. If we had needed other ass. Like if we had said dumb shit to him. There's a guy walking around over there in another terminal we haven't asked. It seems Wendell has anything to say.
Hey, Wendell.
Managed to get those doors open all right?
Just about.
Did you, do the jig?
Sure did. You said it was essential.
That's right. Although, here's a funny thing. My wife never does the jig back at the farm. But it always seems to open for her. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Want one of these mini Ks?
Oh, better not.
I thought you loved them.
Oh, of course I do. They're delicious.
But?
Don't get high on your own supply.
Sorry?
No scoffage on thine own sausage.
Oh, I see. Suit yourself.
If you're bendy enough.
So these mini Ks, what are the other ingredients?
Eh?
You said they contain some real meat. What's the rest made up of?
Flavor.
Yes, but your mini Ks are starting to smell a little ripe.
I prefer to think of it as aged to perfection.
But...
Aged to perfection.
I'll leave you be.
I'm fine with that.
A fine man. Onion City. Got safety is a help desk, nice.
The hologram showed a young woman in uniform.
I must say, we weren't expecting to see you here outside the city.
Guess I'm an unexpected kind of guy.
Indeed.
And who are you?
My name is Greta. It is my duty and pleasure to answer any questions you may have about Union City and the local area. How can I be of service today?
Wonder if the guy over here is actually Hobbins' kid, and that's Hobbs. We'll see.
A child has been kidnapped from my village.
From your village? Was the child a registered citizen of Union City?
No, his name is Milo, and...
Polite apology. Minos can only concern itself with registered citizens.
I was hoping you'd be able to help.
And isn't hope a wonderful thing? In the meantime, do you have any other queries?
Have you seen any children come through this gate in the past 2 days?
Polite apology. I cannot discuss the details of other visitors.
Okay, then. Have you had any other reports of kidnapping?
Not of Union citizens.
What about others? Gaplanders?
Gaplanders are of no concern to Union City.
That's always good when people refuse to tell you things because it's about other people. That's a good thing in mates. It means they won't do the same to you as well.
I'm looking for a vehicle. Has anything come through here?
No.
You haven't seen a weird vehicle with legs instead of wheels?
Polite apology. I cannot discuss the details of other visitors' vehicular movements.
But this vehicle, it kidnapped a child.
Is there anything else I can help you with today?
Forgot the synthesizer on the thing. Not a lot of sex jokes in this. There were a lot in the first one, and they were really bad.
So you didn't see a vehicle?
As I said, sir, I cannot discuss vehicles.
But I'm sure you said no a moment ago.
I think sir is mistaken. Intrigued as I am by the notion of vehicles with legs, regulations deter me from such speculation.
So is Joey still running things around here?
He was, until just a few years ago.
That doesn't sound good. Hope he didn't screw things up.
Not at all, sir. Joey the Savior was a great leader. Citizen happiness reached unprecedented levels.
Good to hear it. I happen to be an old friend of his.
Oh, we're all friends of Joey, sir. Gone but not forgotten.
White Koyak and Nator, and we do not.
Is there some way I can speak to Joey?
Sadly not, sir.
Oh, you mean he's not around at all?
Gone to a better place, sir. Went to find peace after a lifetime of service. Some say he strode out into the Gap one morning. Others say he took a boat at dusk and went to explore other lands.
So who runs the city now?
The Council of Elected Ministers, of course.
I need to get into the city.
Easily done, sir. Just drive your vehicle across the bridge and the gates will open up for you.
My vehicle?
Yes, your vehicle. You do have a vehicle, don't you?
What if I don't?
Well, you're about 5 years too late. This is a vehicle entrance now. Freight only, I'm afraid. Anything else I can help with today?
I'm also afraid. Can I get in? Right, Seraph? Maybe we will see.
How do I get across?
Just drive your vehicle to the bridge and the automated systems will open it for you.
And if I don't have a vehicle?
Pedestrians are required to make alternative transport arrangements at this entrance. Anything else I can do for you, sir?
Yeah, I mean, what happened was our dad hooked himself up to a machine and, from what it looked like, ate the other people on the council and took over everything on him for himself. We had Joey go in that machine and set things right. So I'm assuming that setting things right would be assing another council eventually with proper democratic ass and things like that, so that they would not need that machine because it was part of the problem. So maybe we'll see.
So I need a vehicle to get into the city.
At this vehicle entrance? Yes, that's right, sir.
Don't seem to be many vehicles going through, though.
How very observant of you, sir.
Thank you. Quiet time of year, huh?
Very. There was a delivery scheduled a couple of days ago, but it hasn't come through.
Hopefully not, yeah.
Have a nice day.
In Union City, sir, there is no other kind of day.
Are you Hobbsworth? I cannot spokenate to this man. Weirdly.
One of the posts was jammed. I called upon my extensive background.
He's gonna kick it.
Yeah, piece of cake.
Dude, Council sure is shining in my direction today. Do you know how many times I've scanned this thing? The last scan must have done the trick. You see, I'm the diagnostician and tech expert around here. Name's Hobsworth.
Ah, I
What can
see.
I do for ya?
Well, yeah, I should probably be using the scanner on
Hey,
things.
have you by any chance seen a kid come through here?
Where's the little dude headed? On an adventure, is he?
Oh no. He was kidnapped, snatched from his village, and brought this way.
Oh, right. Nope. I haven't seen anything like that. Sorry. Now, if you don't mind, I've got to get back to work.
Well, that was
Order
suspicious.
received. Work order accepted.
We can't re-talk to him? Oh, he had other stuff to say. Fuck. Yeah, definitely made for a controller. Fucking hell. I can't seem to interact with him. Not allowed to. I can use the crowbar on it.
My crowbar could do plenty of things, but powering a truck was not one of them.
How can I be of assistance?
Do you drink spankles?
Droids do not require carbonated sustenance.
Right. What do they require?
Protocol, purpose, and a constant power source. How can I help?
God damn it. Ugh.
Unidentified meat product. Unidentified meat product.
It's a Knockwurst. Want some?
Do I look like a neck-first kind of droid? How can I help?
Stand still for one. Ugh. Okay, that's gonna be frustrating as shit. The humor does indeed seem less juvenile. Well, this thing has a power
How
cell.
can I help?
Excuse me.
Greetings.
I was going to have to get used to being called Graham.
Your body mass index is looking lower than when last recorded. Congratulations.
And I feel great, like a totally different
It's
person.
got a little waggy tail.
Negative. You are still Citizen Graham. How can I be of assistance?
Thanks for your...
Have a nice...
Okay, I need you to stand still so I can use stuff on you.
You ever had one of these?
Spankles? Gimme!
Are you allowed?
Yeah. Just don't tell Ember.
It should, yeah.
Are you gonna eat that sausage?
Not a chance. Have you smelled this thing?
Yeah.
Ever seen
from
a
over there.
grown man naked?
Grabbit's independent traders. Ember had used the workbench to transfer Graham's ID to my U-chip. How about a delicious mini-K made with mostly real...
I heard that before. Not interested.
Anything you can tell me about this finger?
Whoa. Okay, this is some serious kit. The micro actuators alone are worth a bundle. Want to trade?
I think I'll hold on to it for now. What can you trade for some spankles?
Honestly, nothing. I actually have an infinite supply.
Yeah. He probably fucked the machine thing. Minus scanner.
Hey, me again.
Hi again.
See you around.
Bye now.
Weird we couldn't talk to the guy again. I wanted to talk more to the guy again.
Nothing happened. Probably because the machine had had its innards ripped out.
I think I can only Google them in there. Oh shit, hold. Well, oops. Now I know what to do, or what to fail before I ask, I guess. See if I can use inventory stuff on some of this. Da 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 da. Yeah, fuck you, clown. Nice, I won. Sounds like, anyway. Did I win? Sounded like I won.
Enjoy this little piece of happiness, courtesy of Minos.
Oh yeah, this guy can get a bunch. Already have this.
Enjoy this little piece of happiness,
Oh yeah.
courtesy of
Citizen
Minos.
Graham, you are present at the scene of an active alarm. Please remain calm and await neutralization of any threat. Do you have any information on the cause of the alarm?
No.
Sorry, that was me.
Your involvement has been noted. I must administer a minor QDOS penalty. Please refrain from future illegal acts. How can I be of assistance?
This is the same as the other one, right? We're at C+, nice. I can't seem to pick up the battery. I have a sneaking suspicion I need it from the droid, since it mentioned needing one. Why can't I talk to him? God damn. Infraction red. Ooh. Let's do Gamsa before we try to fuck around here. Liking this so far, very fine. I like the way it plays. The inventory thing is annoying, but apart from that.
The bridge seemed to be operated by some sort of hand scanner.
Yeah, I think so. I think we need to find out why we need to blame it on him, though. We haven't really interacted with him.
Error. U-chip firmware outdated. Authority for vehicular access denied.
The firmware on my U-chip was out of date. I realized that I'd been sold a dud by Ember.
No, nothing shows up when I go over to him. I talked to him when I kicked that thing, but the first thing I mentioned binned it. Look, uninteractable. He's just going around humming. Might have to. He does seem to be mumbling things.
Work order received. Work order accepted.
He just keeps getting work orders. Oh, let's talk to Ember.
Hi.
Hi again.
Do you know how I can get into the city?
You try the bridge?
Yes, but it won't open for me. Apparently my U-chip is out of date.
Oh, right. They had to replace the hand scanner recently. Must be running on new firmware. Much newer than the crappy U-chips from that old terminal.
What happened to the old hand scanner?
No idea. Why would you even ask that? I didn't take it. Shut up.
Either way, the ID you gave me doesn't work.
Hey, listen, guy. The ID is tip-top. It's your U-chip that's the problem. It's old. Like you.
Well, have you got any newer replacements?
Nuh-uh. That U-chip is in you now. It stays there. You'll need to run an update, but my guess is you can only do that inside the city.
And without the update, I can't get across the bridge. I appear to be at an impasse.
Yikes. Well, that ain't good. Could maybe hack the bridge, but... Nah. Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Remind me, what's wrong with the bridge?
Well, the bridge is fine. It's your U-chip that's the problem. That immigration terminal is old, whereas the bridge is, well, new.
And there's nothing I can do?
Other than hack the damn thing, I doubt it.
Did you say hack?
Okay. So you know how everything here runs on Minos?
Minos? Surely that's not based off the old Link system.
That's right. When they upgraded, they dumped the old Link tech. Smart shoes, smart toasters, smart light bulbs, smart fridges. Minos makes everything smart, smart, smart. Except the humans. Anyway, you know how Hobbsworth is always pointing his scanner at stuff?
Yeah?
That's his Minos scanner. Minos scanners let guys without any smarts figure out how machines work. Old Hobbsworth has all kinds of safeguards so he can't mess things up more when they break. But with a few modifications...
Can you do more than just diagnose Minos machines?
Much more.
Could I borrow your hacker? Is that a no? Could I maybe trade you something for your hacker?
Honestly, probably not.
Okay, so if you won't trade me for that hacker, could you make me one?
For a price, and a whole lot of inconvenience.
What do you mean?
For starters, you need one of Hobbsworth's Minos scanners. You get me one of them, and then we can talk about next steps.
You mean this thing?
Oh, you found one already? Where'd you get it?
It was just lying around in Hobbsworth's hut.
He really should be more careful. Right then. Let's see what else you've got in that bag that might be worth my time, trouble, and effort.
How about a tasty Spankles?
Already had like 4 today, mate. Spankles is about as valuable as sand around here.
And probably less nutritious.
Hey, anything that makes your tongue glow in the dark can't be bad for you. It's science.
How about a delicious mini-K made with mostly real...
I heard that before. Not interested.
This scanner?
That just turns into the hacker. What are you giving me to do the actual job, pal?
Oh, right. I don't know if you can use this, but how about this finger?
Okay, creepy. Let me take a look. Whoa. Okay, this is some serious kit. The micro actuators alone are worth a bundle.
So it's a deal then. You'll hack this scanner, and the finger is yours.
You betcha. Pleasure doing business with you. Meet me at my workbench when you're ready.
Yeah, chin stroke. I'm just gonna get some water, baby. share some of that technology side, but god damn. Scan Lord. Scan Lord.
Ember had used the workbench to transfer Graham's
Yes.
ID to my U-chip.
Got that. Hmm? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Indeed, Barrel. Hmm. Hmm. Mm. Mm. Yeah, let's try that. I spy a Joey. Oh. We do not. Older save, maybe. He's walking around. And it's called Gap Kid, not Pixel anymore. Not great.
Hey.
Hi again.
Thanks, Em.
Later, Matt.
Hmm. But before I try the thing then. Uh-oh.
Hey, Pixel.
How can I help?
Okay, he's not fucked at least. Now he's Gap Kid again. Hmm. I'm guessing I haven't tried this before then.
Error. U-chip firmware outdated. Authority for vehicular access denied.
The firmware on my U-chip was out of date. I realized that I'd been sold a dud by Ember.
Where's she gone? There.
Hi.
Hi again. You tried?
Yes.
Oh,
What?
Hi, it's...
What?
No, you'll...
And I...
Yep. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Well, that...
And...
Other than hack the damn thing...
How can I...
With your... Hack it, I reckon.
Did...
Oh, so you know...
Mine.
That's right. Mine... Anyway.
Yeah.
That's it. Mine old hop, but...
Much
more.
Is that... Good? Okay. What?
You get...
You...
Oh,
It...
hey, let's see what else you've got in that bag that might be worth my...
I don't know.
Meet me at my work, but...
Maybe I accidentally blocked her or something when she was walking here. She got stuck. Ah, there we go.
Alright, 1 Ember grade Minos hacker.
Thanks. So how do I use this thing?
You activate scan mode, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, well, that's the easy part. Now follow me.
Let me just... Okay, I can't come off.
This is how I find hidden systems.
Nor can I stop
They're all over
scanning.
the place.
He's auto-following. Or is he? Is he going straight? You gonna turn, Foster? He's gonna turn, okay.
There you go. One just popped into range.
Okay, what do I do now?
Use the big button at the top. Duh. Right, so this here is a diagnostic view of Minos.
Looks like it runs the vending machine.
No kidding. See those task nodes? The darker ones?
Yeah?
Well, unlike Hobbsy's little vanilla scanner, my hacker can swap them round. So let's see how smart you are. Want to give me an infinite supply of spankles? You did it! You're smarter than you look. Okay, apply the hack and you'll be good to go. Alright, mate. Figure the rest out yourself. Oh, and try not to do anything too stupid.
Oh, I was stuck for a second there. Please don't be a buggy mess. Thank Lord. Does he ever go over and use the machine? I'm guessing the thingy repairs needs to be asked. Scan Lord. I'll ask that one. I want to do some other shit first. No? Maybe I can hack more power into his car. I'm gonna try and fuck with the robot. I'm gonna save a lot now, so we have a bunch of saves in case I fuck shit up. Yeah, bridge control. I want to try some other shit first. Maybe. Can't ask the robot. Ah yes, oh well. Oops, wrong ass. Oh, yo. Easy. So this, I think, is where we can die. Because anyone's going to get shot that walks over there. So I'm going to save and try and see if we can actually die in this. Couldn't the first one quite easily. Let's see. Those eyes should parole and shoot us. Parole.
Warning. This entrance is strictly vehicle only. All pedestrians.
Those guns look like they meant business.
Probably not.
Warning. Extreme measures Measures will be taken.
Aha! I can dodge.
Facility control measures.
Oh, it gets seen outside of the ass. Nice. So if I go inside there, then it will ass. We'll be fine. Greetings, fellow rowboat. Maybe not. He's got a power cell. Where's your voice?
It was a grumpy-looking maintenance droid. Excuse me?
Citizen Graham, you are not authorized for this area.
I just wanted to ask some questions.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm a 4YR droid. And 4YR droids are programmed to ask questions, not answer them.
Have you seen a boy called Milo?
Gaplander or citizen?
Gaplander.
All Gaplanders look the same to me.
He's quite young and about this tall?
Repeat, all Gaplanders look the same to me.
So you can't help me find Milo?
No.
Do you know anyone else that might be able to help?
You tried asking a human, they answer questions.
Depends what you're asking.
Well, I'm assuming they look the same to him because they don't have a chip, so he can't actually see anything about them except person.
2CU looks a little newer than you.
That's right. Supposed to be more socially orientated. I'd like to see her try and fix a bent shaft.
Those guns sure look dangerous.
Ah, they're totally safe. Long as you follow Union City protocol.
And if you don't?
Death by disintegration.
Ouch. You're not like that other droid across the bridge.
You mean 2CU? That little jumped up Tim Pop voice box. That's all she is.
And you're a better model?
Better, older, tougher, more reliable. Underneath this steel skin lies the beating heart of a 13.7 volt power cell.
Oh, the exact same thing.
Old tech, you see. Tested. Solid. Whereas that flying volleyball over there runs on solar. Sun goes down, she's useless. But me, I can go all night long.
Under the steel heart. I saw it sticking out your ass.
What is it you're doing here?
I recycle. Cans, mostly.
What happens to the cans?
I get it.
They get compacted. Then they go down to the recycling center.
Then what?
Well, they get recycled. Turned into stuff.
What kind of stuff?
Important stuff. Really, really important stuff. So I've been told.
You mentioned a power cell?
Correct. I run off a 13.7 volt power cell.
Really? Would it fit in a truck?
It would fit in older models.
Like that truck over there?
Might do. Looks old enough.
Mind if I borrow your power cell?
But I would power down.
No.
Cease to exist.
That's taking a pretty pessimistic view.
Wouldn't you in my position?
Think of it as a well-earned retirement.
Sounds more like death.
No. I don't just go praised.
Any ideas on where I can get one of your power cells?
Ah, sorry. Factory that made them and me shut down years ago.
What's beyond that door?
A corridor.
And after that?
The city.
Okay. And how do I get in?
You don't.
Why not?
Because you are a pedestrian, and doors do not open for pedestrians.
But they open for vehicles?
Yes, because it is a vehicle entrance.
How can I get through those doors?
They only open for registered transit vehicles.
I suspect I know how to bin
That's
them.
all for now.
Good.
Pretty fast. Not letting me save for some reason. We got infinite supply of soda, so we have cans, which we can probably ass around with.
Industrial fumes pumped out of the spinning exhaust fan.
Maybe we do something over here. It is. Yeah.
The pressure plate appeared to trigger the crane mechanism.
How do I... Right, Yum Southerners. Yeah, the humor was terrible in the first one. Yeah, I was wondering if I could make this thing do different shit. Like I can move this, but not really anywhere. I need big fast or something. Yeah, the question is where do I get that sort of thing? Maybe. Well, I'm thinking I need this to pin the robot somehow, but I need to find a way to ask something so that I can make it go faster instead of gently and launch a box in his face. I'm thinking something along those lines.
The conveyor appeared to be part of a waste recycling system.
Locked, I see. Yeah, I don't think I can do that, but I was thinking I would use the cans to lead him somewhere. Where I could maybe make a... like, put a can on the pressure plate, for example. And then have a box shoot at him. I can inventory him, though.
Can I interest you in this lukewarm can of Spankles?
Depends. Full or empty?
This one's full.
Oh. No thank you then.
Who knows? We have not found Joey. Hmm. Yeah, he seems to have buggered off. Locals don't really seem to know shit about fuck in general. Oh, that's it. Wonder how I empty the fucking cans. Oh, I haven't fucked this one, have I? Oh no, that one's still sorted, it seems. Maybe. Call me scans various shit for it.
How can I help, Citizen Graham?
I've...
Have a...
I get you to drink all these fucking cans.
Pixel reminded me of a kid I knew growing up. Hey, me again.
What do you need, mister?
Maybe.
Have you ever seen it?
Sure, all the time. But like, in a truck and that.
See her?
Okay.
I wasn't allowed to pick him up. Maybe Ember knows something.
Hey, Ember.
Hi again.
Voxel's hungry.
Ugh, not surprised.
I already gave him a sandwich.
Voxel's hungry.
Ugh, not surprised.
Catch you later.
Later, Matt.
I hope this hasn't reset that as well.
Me again.
Hi.
Bye.
Well, I can make a thing as an alarm. And I can apparently blame what's his face worth for some shit. He's in there now. Hello. Let me just gum sub before I go now. Why am I stuck being unable to save? Weird. Yeah, I could only touch the gentle thing.
Graham's ID was finally starting to get me places.
Okay, it seems like a lot of stuff has been...
The console seemed specialized.
Has been reset, some of these things, after I loaded. Please don't be buggy.
The power cell was completely wrecked.
Oh, he does get stuff every now and then. There, now he should get arrested or something if he fucks around with it. Yeah, the gentle thing was the only thing I could move. Still lure these birds. Scan Furt. Yeah, trying to get soda will set off the vandalization thing. Hoping he'll go over and get fucked. I don't like that it's it's reset stuff.
Work order received. Work order accepted.
That's not something I guster. Joey. Well, a lot of things have reset to what they were like before. Like him going in there saying the thing is getting him places. That's what it says the first time you use it. The sculpture was indeed. And Pixel is called Gap Kid now instead of Pixel, which he was what he was called until we learned his name. Spoke to him the first time. So certain other states that we're asking have been reset at this point. Don't worry, it's not fucked. That it's fucked anything up. Maybe it seems more like a thing that wasn't saved properly in the file, and for some reason not allowed to save anymore as well.
The sign was directing me towards immigration. The U-chip I'd been given here now contained this Graham guy's ID.
Don't have anything to say.
What do I do with this?
Why, you drink it, of course. There are even more flavors inside the city.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Waiting for this man. Trying to get over and try and order a drink. Plus save. Can't use things from the inventory. I don't know if that's actually what I'm waiting for. I want to see what happens when he goes over and fucks around. We just asked when he was asking before. Lentil? Yeah, tasty. Go and try and get a soda. This is where you get one of the kids arrested accidentally. Oh, maybe he's going for it. I can do the hints myself once. Why aren't you arresting him?
Citizen Graham, you are present at the scene of an active alarm. Please remain calm and await neutralization of any threat. Do you have any information on the cause of the alarm?
I think he said his name was Hobbsworth.
I shall investigate. Please do not approach the subject. He may be armed.
Yeah, I had two, I think.
Union City will take it from here. Thank you,
What?
citizen.
Oh.
How can I help?
Did Hobbsworth just leave? Hmm. I'm guessing he's just back in his office. Yeah. Bet nothing happens. I don't know if the kid was actually. We'll have a look. Nah, he's just being Pixel. Oh, he's going over to where the thingy is. Nope, nothing.
How's it going?
Can't complain. Not like anybody'd listen if I did.
That's the spirit.
What's on your mind?
I'll be back.
I'll be...
Let's have a look then. Well, I need to find a way to empty the cans. Can't give him the fang. Well, I can't do that yet. Can't give him that either. I think that's just waiting for me to come over there so I can get the alarm thing. Last time I went over there trying to figure out what was happening. Nope. I don't like the fact that save is grayed out forever now. It's like there's some sort of thing going on that prevents you from saving, like a cutscene. But it's forgotten that to turn the state off again, or something is happening somewhere and it's stuck not being done. Probably because I binned myself. There's a battery in his ass. That's actually a good question. Could be, could be. Yep. Nice. Recycling. Yeah, these I can move. Need this thing over and the other one. Oh right, when I'm between them, I see. I can ask. Yeah, it's like logs. I'm amazed those cans float. Maybe. I wonder if I can brain myself on one of these.
You have I am the unacceptable cargo. Let me down. You're risking the future of all the little kids.
I had a charged power cell.
I don't know what the fan was about. Oh well. Nah, he's fine.
It was a grumpy-looking maintenance droid.
Oh yeah, so it is. Am I still unsavable? I can camp stuff again. Yeah, I think I'll do 3 hours of this. So another half hour, and we do 3 hours a day. Would be pleasant. So people can keep up on the YouTubes. Gonna sort your shit right the fuck out, mate. Plus, they've been rolling out bug fixes over the past few days, so the longer they get to ask more of them.
Wendell's truck had power, and with it, I had my ticket into the city.
With the power cell replaced, the truck was good to go.
Told me good to go, power cell for it.
Hey, Wendell.
Hello,
Yes, it just came out.
How goes the battle?
I fitted your truck with a charged power cell.
You did? Then we're cooking on gas.
Hey, any chance of a lift into the city?
Typical. No one ever does anything from the goodness of their heart these days.
I just figured that...
Oh, all right. Up in the back. You earned it.
You sure it's safe back here?
100%, lad.
I'll take your word for it.
Just watch out for me knackbursts. I've lost enough business already. As far as I can take you, I'm afraid. You can catch a monopod into the city from over there.
And where are you going?
Straight to cargo. Gotta get these babies.
Quarantined?
Distributed.
Thanks for the ride, Wendell. Maybe see you again.
Very nice. How's the compression to this? Is it alright, or is it just Henry that gets fucked by absolutely everything? That's alright. Yeah, it's a good looking game. Wouldn't want to miss out. Yeah. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Same old. So we're back under a steel sky, I guess. Saving.
Welcome, Citizen Graham. Outdated U-chip firmware detected. Firmware must be updated to use Union City facilities.
I was about to return to give Ember a piece of my mind when...
Transporting you to the nearest safety services.
The Stalkers had come into the city, but looking around, that didn't make any sense. This place was a paradise compared to the Union City I'd left all those years ago. Joey had certainly turned the place around. I had to find the Stalkers, and whoever he was, Graham was my only lead. I just had to sort out my U-chip problems first.
Graham was a lead? I feel like we missed some plot somewhere. Yeah, the Bioshock thing was a fucking thingy. Maybe. Joey was. He no longer is. He left, apparently. Call me Adwood, fucker. Nice. That is hacking tool. I actually like this minigame. It's alright. Cannot seem to interact with these creatures. Dispense red drink.
Enjoy this little piece of happiness, courtesy of Minos.
Dive them. Spank. Red flavor, yeah. Oh, it's just the same. Right then. What a guy. They seem to be the same. I'm not sure. Right, robot. No, stop that.
Hey, 2CU?
I'm not 2CU.
Oh, sorry. You look just like the one outside.
Oh, so we all look alike, do we?
Now hold on, I didn't mean that. You have to admit, though, you do look a lot like 2CU.
My name is 1CU. 1. We're totally different.
Oh, so is 2CU like an upgrade? Like a better version of you?
You're speaking to the first, an original, a numero uno community welfare droid.
Tell me about Joey.
Before my time, I'm afraid, sir.
You must know something.
He brought the city out of darkness and into light.
Then the council took over.
Precisely.
So, Joey just disappeared?
As I say, I know little about the great Joey. For more information, check out the museum.
I really would like to know what happened to Joey.
And the museum in the piazza is the perfect place to start finding out. And the museum in the piazza is the perfect place to...
Tell me about Union City.
Would you like to know about the piazza?
That's not exactly...
The piazza was designed by the council to encourage citizens to socialize.
What's the point of that?
It's a fact that people like being around other people. People who are alone spend too much time thinking. And I'm sure we can all agree, nothing good ever came as a result of thinking.
I wouldn't know.
Anyway, Union City happiness is at an all-time high. Thanks, Piazza.
That's all for now.
Let's try and talk to him from another angle so it doesn't skip to the unfortunate ad cam. Come over here.
Excuse me, 1CU.
Pleasure to see you, Citizen Graham. How may I be of assistance?
Right, Pond.
Anything interesting going on in Union City?
Why, it's Aspiration Day, of course. An annual celebration in which all citizens are encouraged to aspire.
Aspire to what?
Aspire to be lower.
Wait. Lower is better?
You know that.
As the old saying goes, eyes on the ground make Joey proud.
You know that, you knobhead. The city gets fancier the lower you go. It did back then anyway.
Tell me about the council.
The council guides the ministries, and through them, Union City. Everybody knows this.
Sure. They do a good job, huh?
Oh, yes. They look after us by day and watch over us by night.
Sounds like they're popular.
Everybody loves the council.
Everybody?
Oh, yes. And they love us back. Each and every one.
Even me?
Even you, sir.
So how do I contact the council?
You don't need to, sir. Your Minos profile tells them what you want and need before you know it yourself.
What if I want to talk to them in person?
In person? You kidding? They're way too busy.
Let me guess. Busy looking after us?
Now you're getting it.
I really would like to...
And the museum in the piazza is the perfect place to start.
Do you know anything about missing kids in Union City?
There are no missing kids in Union City, sir.
Really?
Every single child in Union City is U-chipped and can be found at any moment. Period.
What about an unchipped child from the Gap?
Ha! Not to worry, sir. You won't see that sort in here.
There haven't been any reported kidnappings in Union City?
I am unfamiliar with the word kidnapping.
It means to steal a child.
Why would anyone do that? Union City has plenty of children.
I'm looking for a vehicle.
The monopod station is situated at the entrance to the piazza.
No, I'm looking for a vehicle that came into the city.
Well, it can't have come through here. The piazza is a strictly pedestrian zone.
The vehicle I'm looking for has legs. 4, in fact.
A vehicle with legs is called an animal.
You definitely haven't seen it?
Definitely.
Man, you have to be creepy everywhere you are. Could you go away?
I really would.
And the museum in the piazza is the perfect place to start finding out.
That's all for now.
Enjoy your day, Citizen Graham.
Rider he's. Do.
Hello?
Good morning, Graham, Grundy. I trust you are well on this fine day.
Actually...
Aha! Have you tried Dijon buttercream spankles? It's new.
Sounds delightful.
That's the spirit. Now, Mr. Grundy, we both know why you're here, don't we?
I guess we do.
Your firmware. It's ridiculously out of date.
Let's get you sorted then, shall we? Go on, place your hand on the platform.
Why should I?
Oh, Graham, what a ridiculous question. How do you expect to access your messages? Or vote on important city issues? Or use the travel system? Please consent to the firmware update.
Okay, here goes.
Well, that's very strange.
What's very strange?
What's very strange?
You said that's very strange a moment ago. Something about my data.
I didn't. You said, what's very strange?
I only said it because you said that's very strange.
Great. What else can I do for you, Citizen Graham?
There was something strange about the ID that I had acquired. While she may have lost the plot, I definitely hadn't. Would you mind scanning my U-chip like you did before?
But, Graham, your firmware is up to date.
Humor me.
Okay. Well, that's very strange.
There, you just did it again.
Because you asked me to humor you.
I mean, you said that's very strange again.
I assure you that I have a precise log of this entire conversation, and I said no such thing.
It appeared that every time she tried to access my data, the last few seconds of her memory was wiped.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
I'm looking for a vehicle.
Well, a monopod station can be found at either end of the piazza.
Are there any vehicles in the city that have legs?
Polite request for disambiguation. By legs, do you mean a vehicle transporting prosthetics, flat-packed furniture, or fried chicken?
I mean a vehicle with legs for propulsion.
Do you mean a skateboard or scooter?
You are no help.
I'm here to help.
Learning a lot about animals.
To be more specific, I'm looking for a vehicle that uses legs instead
Oh,
of
he is again.
wheels for
Fuck off back
locomotion.
there.
Oh, I do wish I could be more help, but I have seen no such creature.
No, a vehicle. Forget it.
I really like the new kind of humor they put in this. It's much better than the first one.
So is my firmware all up to date?
It sure is, Citizen Graham. Now you can get back to being a top-notch citizen again. I see you have 2 weeks of public voting to catch up on. Better find a terminal and hop to it.
Can you tell me everything you know about Joey?
Joey was pivotal in the restructuring of Union City, and we will always remember him fondly. If you would like to learn more about Joey's role in the rebirth of Union City, why don't you visit the Museum of New History? Is there anything else I can help you with?
Yeah, gonna go full Democratus.
Listen, I don't know if you'll be able to help on this.
I'm here to help.
Okay. I'm looking for a child that went missing 2 days ago.
And from which part of the city did this child go missing?
He was from outside the city.
I can only help you locate citizens.
Thank you.
Was I helpful?
Yes.
Would you like to fill out a survey?
Yeah. Why not?
Excellent. Question 1 of 100. Are you satisfied?
Whoops. Gotta go. Now that I dealt with my UChip problem, I needed to find out more about my new identity. Graham Grundy.
That's Joey in the background there. What? A bin? Oh boy, I can bin things. The sodas, mainly. Can I hack the bin? It might be, who knows? Fuck holo advert.
Now that I'd resolved my outdated UChip problem, it was time to look deeper into my alter ego, Graham.
Yeah. The problem with that sort of survey, though, is the longer it is, the less likely people are to answer questions honestly, the longer it becomes. Is that right, long as? Here we go. I always thought the Alpha Complex would be a complete shithole.
I couldn't access Graham's messages. I added that to my list of things to look into.
Oh boy, the Saxton Union City Snapper. Oh boy. What a fine man. I see, more kudos for voting, I see. Yeah. Oh dear god, we're halfway through. No, so they have a, he has a wife, you know. Firmware update today. Oh, this is the stuff we've been doing. Doesn't seem like it's done anything with me fucking around with the machine. Might have forgotten that. Fucking yeah. I guess. Advice man, that's me. Educational. Ah.
Everything is fine. Please clear the area, citizen.
The robot was spitting out the occasional motivational message. I'd never tell him, but Joey's statue looked magnificent.
What a guy. Oh, what a guy. Talk to this guy before I fuck with his shit.
Got a minute?
For you, sir? I have all day.
What do you do here?
My name is Hollow, and it is my pleasure to serve the wonderful people of Union City on this glorious Aspiration Day.
And what are you serving?
Well, social climbers can bring their aspiration brooches to me.
And then what?
I use this machine here to customize the hologram projected on the brooch. Isn't that fun?
It's a real parade. So you change people's aspiration brooch?
Only if they ask me to.
Sure. How do you change it?
First, my customer places their aspiration brooch here in the machine slot. Then, through me, they can choose which hologram they'd like the brooch to display.
And you put it on the brooch?
Now you're getting it.
Sounds simple enough. What's your role again?
Through me, social climbers can customize the aspiration brooch hologram. I'm especially busy this time of year.
So I think that droid that's asking around, I can use that to carry hacky things around.
What can you tell me about the council?
Nothing that you won't have heard already. However, if you take a look behind my stall, you can catch a great view of the Citadel.
The Citadel?
Where the council are based. It can be seen through the skyline right behind me.
Might be where we need to take a picture.
Have you heard anything about missing children?
Oh my, that's above my pay grade. Are they social climbers?
No. They were taken into the city from the Gap.
Well, I certainly wouldn't have had anything to do with that.
What is an aspiration brooch?
A special wearable reward to Union City's esteemed social climbers. Courtesy of the council.
Yes, but what do they do?
The brooch permits entry to areas around the city, exclusive to social climbers, such as the Old History exhibit in the Museum of New History. It also tells your fellow citizens how great at gathering kudos you are.
How can I get my hands on one of these brooches?
You didn't receive one in the post?
I don't think so.
That's because aspiration brooches are only delivered to social climbers. You need an awful lot more kudos to be in with a shop.
Maybe next month, eh?
Sure. Or year, perhaps.
So only social climbers get given these aspiration brooches?
Correct. And those brooches can be customized here at my stall.
I'll see you later.
I can't wait. Calling all social climbers. Customize your aspiration brooch here.
Mm-hmm. Ah, bastard. Waiting for Smart. There he comes.
Everything is fine. Please clear the area, citizen.
I think he's the guy that does Manbot in what's it called?
Calling all social climbers.
In
Customize your aspiration
Freedom
brooch
Force.
here.
Now that I'd resolved my outdated U-chip problem, it was time to look deeper into my alter ego, Graham.
Please clear the area, citizen.
I thought he should. Huh.
Error. Incompatible data type.
I say ass.
Error. Incompatible data type.
This is different from the one we were asking before.
Hi.
Same bint.
It's most
The pleasure is all.
How can I be of assistance today?
Goodbye and shit.
Until
I tell you,
Now that I
Tyven.
dealt with my U-chip problem,
God damn
I
it.
needed to find out more about my new identity, Graham Grundy.
Does he say identity?
Error. Incompatible data type.
Please dispense.
Yeah. So I can take something from the aspiration brooch, put it on the droid, and then stick it in something else somewhere. I do great a round run.
Milo's trail was running cold. I needed to check out Graham's home.
Is that a fact? Here I am getting shit.
Error. Incompatible data type.
Hooray! Another customer. Please scan your U-chip to place an order.
Teehee.
The droid had been designed to deliver service with a smile.
Excuse me.
Greetings,
It's not the same as.
Have you come for another extra large fluoride orange spankles with extra foam?
I don't know if that's my sort of thing.
Fuck off.
Incorrect. According to your order history, it is your new favorite beverage.
My order history?
Indeed, Citizen
away.
Graham. You love it.
You sound an awful lot like that aspiration brooch droid.
Hollow?
I guess so. Are you the same model?
Correct, sir. And how proud I am of that, too. Hollow is a fine droid, an honorable droid.
You're a real fan, huh?
No, sir. I'm a real droid.
Can I get a can of Spankles?
Simply scan your U-chip here on the counter, Citizen Graham.
Great. What flavors are available?
No need, Citizen Graham. Your favorite flavor will be provided from your order history. I assure you, if you are unhappy with the result, your taste buds can be recalibrated.
What do you do here?
My name is Barry, and it is my pleasure to serve fresh, crisp, premium Spankles to the wonderful people of Union City.
Do you prepare the Spankles to order?
No, sir. That would be unforgivably inefficient. I merely have to collect the flavor from the dispensary and voila!
Remind me what you...
I provide fulfillment. And Spankles.
Do you know anything about missing children?
Oh my, that's above my pay grade. Unless they came to this cafe.
I doubt it. Nobody else seems to have heard anything.
Excellent. I'm glad to find myself synchronized with local knowledge.
Yeah.
Now, may I recommend you forget your troubles with a cold, crisp can of Spankles?
What do you know about the council?
The democratically elected body of Union City government, as introduced by Joey. His final gift to Union City was to transfer leadership to those most deserving.
Can I get a can?
Just scan your U-chip here on the counter, and I'll bring
Damn
one
it.
right over.
Any chance of a coffee?
Spankles?
No, a coffee. Cup of Joe.
Toffee-flavored Spankles?
No, coffee.
I thought he wasn't allowed to.
Coffee-flavored caffeinated coffee. Coffee.
I have no idea what you're saying right now. However, all ranges of Spankles include 250% of your recommended caffeine intake.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Bye for now.
Have a great day.
Oh boy, oh boy. So I need a thingy-me.
As pleasant as this place was, I doubted it was going to help me find Milo.
To place an order.
Oh, yeah.
One fresh, premium Spankles.
It's just fucking Spankles. Oops. So try a favorite just to see if we have a different us.
One fresh, premium Spankles.
I guess the joke is it's probably all the same.
Please scan your U-chip to place an order.
It's probably all the same.
One fresh, premium Spankles.
Yeah. I don't think it's open, is it? Yeah, different color until it goes in the inventory. It becomes the same thing.
Milo's trail was running cold. I needed to check out Graham's home.
Welcome, Citizen Graham. Where would you like to go?
I knew Graham had some sort of connection to Milo's kidnapping. His home would be my
Where
best,
did we learn that?
in fact, my only lead. Take me to Graham... my home.
Lakeview Apartments. Certainly, Citizen Graham.
The city knew a lot more about Graham than I did.
Alright, but it took a while to get started,
As I arrived masquerading as a dead man called Graham. I was apprehensive about what I would... But I had no choice. I had to find the stalker. And whoever he was, Graham was my only lead.
Yeah, that makes no sense. Skip the sound there. I think we got a, we missed something. Right, Rilda, yeah, gate it, man. Gad, fuck.
The seal on the floor showed my buddy Joey just as I remembered him. When I left him in charge all those years ago.
Fuck off, woman. Nodding at me.
Hey, buddy, watch where you're standing.
What's your problem?
Your face, for one.
Excuse me.
God damn.
Well, if you hadn't been staring at the floor like a moron, you'd have seen me.
I didn't catch your name.
I'm your mama.
What? Do you live here?
Do I look like I live here?
I'm not from around here. Maybe everyone here looks like you.
Yeah, and what do I look like?
Trouble.
Keep walking.
Do you know where I can find Joey?
Oh, I don't know. Weirdo. They say he walked into the gap, or sailed across the sea. Either way, he abandoned us all in this place.
You don't like it here?
Needs more color, wouldn't you agree?
She's a vandal, and I need to sprinkle her, I guess.
What happened after Joey left?
Well, duh. Council runs the city now.
Do you know a guy called Graham Grundy?
Nope. Sounds like a moron.
In that case, let me introduce myself. Graham Grundy.
Doesn't surprise me.
I'll leave you to whatever it was you were doing.
What a fine lady.
Aw, really? I'll miss you.
Yes, I'm very busy.
Hey, dirtbag! What's your favorite color?
Huh?
You heard me. What's your favorite color?
Red?
Bold choice. Later, man purse.
Later,
She's gonna go graffiti the
backpack.
thing.
Ha! You got nothing.
Clearly not everyone in Union City was quite as courteous as they were happy. It was a hand scanner.
Oh yeah. Okay, that did nothing. It might have been. I appeared to be missing anything. There we go, nice. A little bit of farty. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Got any mail?
Commencing spray. Please stand back.
Mm-hmm.
Water tank depleted.
Someone had spilt paint on the floor.
Ah, I can probably get this thing to paint everywhere.
The holdall was stained with paint. Looked like someone planned on doing some painting.
Red, right? Well, 3 hours. We shall continue tomorrow. I'll go have a bit to eat, and I'll put up a vote for what we continue with. Or will I? Will I just default to Mars? Who knows? I might know. I don't know. I'm gonna send you on to Venus. So time for watching, man. I'll be back in about half an hour, however long it takes to eat some pizza. BRB.